Welcome to Stepdad Success, turning the tide on the way stepdads are seen and show up in the world. We're a new breed of leaders raising leaders. Blood or no blood, we raise them as our own. We're connected, loving, and committed to leading them into the future. If you asked a normal dad, he'd say we're doing the impossible. He'd say, but they're not yours. How do you do it? Yet every day, stepdads around the world are forging the way. That's what we call Stepdad Success. We're leaders raising leaders. And these are our stories. Good morning, stepdads. It's a beautiful day here on the coast. This is James Klobasser from Stepdad Success. And today I wanted to talk to you about the very little simple things. The very little simple things that we often forget. We're often chasing big goals. We're trying to do big things with our family and kids. We're trying to do big things in our business, in our body. We're trying to, be the best person in our community. What about the simple things? What if you were able to do just one simple thing in each area of life every single day? Now, I wanted to bring this up. I know I've brought this up, if you can go back to some of the earlier episodes, I think they were the first 4 or 5 episodes, I laid out what we do, living the warrior's way, on a daily basis. But I wanted to remind you of these little things. I was walking around the house this morning and I saw our jar on the kitchen bench. And it's a jar it's got happy memories written on it, a little smiley face. And there's a bunch of little notes in there and little sticky notes, those little yellow post-it notes. And the jar's about half full, and I know that I've written a few little sticky notes in there, a few little happy memories. I know Leonie, my partner's, written a few sticky notes to put in the jar, and I know the boys have as well. And this is just a really simple little thing that we can teach our kids and lead our kids in. Teaching them to be grateful for the little happy memories. Across the Body Being Balanced business, we have our daily actions. But gratitude has got to be one of those actions that's built in and encompassed. Like we sit down at dinner each night, and essentially we eat dinner every night together. We don't kind of scatter in the house and eat by ourselves. We eat breakfast and dinner together. But at dinner time, we ask ourselves what we're grateful for in the day. And I know that this is a practice that's done by probably millions of people across the world, but have you done it lately? We forget these little things in chasing the big goals. We're focused on that big contract or that race we're in next week. We think about the trip we're going on in a month's time, and we forget to be grateful just for the simplest things. Something you can give your kids as a gift for them to grow up into is just being grateful. Even teenagers. I remember in my teenage years, I don't remember being grateful. I was probably thankful at the time, but I don't remember. I didn't keep a journal. I didn't have this practice of daily gratitude around the dinner table. I don't remember, sharing my gratitude with my friends or buddies. But these are things that we can remind our kids of. And, I've been talking to a lot of stepdads lately in the interviews that we've been doing, and you see the difference in the parents and the kids that are actually practicing this on a regular basis. You can tell by the conversation, the positive attitude, just the skip in their step, just the beat in their heart. That gratitude goes a long way. And just like our little jar on the kitchen bench, it's half full of little notes, and I can see some little kids scribbling there. The lettering's not perfect, but it means a lot. It doesn't have to be beautiful and big. We don't have to take our wife on a super fancy date that's going to cost $500. A simple note each day goes a long way. So, maybe it's up for you today. Maybe it's up to you to remind someone else in your family today. Maybe it's up to you just to remind a co-worker or a friend. Call a friend and tell them how grateful you are for them. Maybe you want to buy a pad of sticky notes and stick 100 of them around the house and tell everyone how grateful you are. Do something different today. Do something little that will make a big impact. Because the big things, they come and go. It's the little things that we do on a consistent basis that stick there, that stick in the minds, especially little minds. Have a great day today. I'll catch you next time on the podcast. Would you like to learn more about how stepdads across the globe are joining forces in raising the next generation of leaders? Then head to www.stepdadsuccess.com and grab all the show notes plus a copy of the brand new tactical guide for creating more happiness, health, wealth, and wisdom as a stepdad. And if you liked the podcast, please share it with other stepdads you know and leave us a review on iTunes. Again, that's www.stepdadsuccess.com for all the show notes and tactical guide. Come and join the new breed of stepdads, the growing group of leaders raising leaders.